Now this is a forest environment, so that means there's a lot of vegetation in this area. Sometimes the animals just love to hide behind this vegetation out here. But hey, there's an okapi right out there in the middle of the open right now, on the right-hand side. Now the okapi is actually a very shy animal. They were not discovered by Westerners until 1901. A lot of folks, they look at that okapi, they see those black and white stripes on that animal, they might think it's going to be related to a zebra, but it's not. It's actually very closely related to giraffes. We're going to head right down here to this forest watering hole area. Now there's many different species of animals live around these watering holes, such as the saddle-billed stork. And I can see a couple of saddle-billed storks. They're going to be on your right-hand side. It's the very large black and white bird standing up over here. That's the tallest stork in Africa. They get to be right around 5 feet tall. They get a wingspan around 9 feet. That's about as wide as this truck. They actually get their name because of that yellow saddle-shaped shield right there at the top of their beak. Oh, look at this. We have a black rhino right over here on the left-hand side, laying down right there. Now, if you could walk over there and touch the hide of that black rhino, you might think that hide felt pretty much like a rock. They're going to grow to be around 3,000 pounds, and they can charge at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. That animal's pretty much indestructible except at the hands of man. They used to number in the hundreds of thousands, but sadly, there's only around 5,000 of those black rhino left in the whole world. Now these beautiful gray animals off on the right-hand side, these are called greater kudu. That's the second tallest antelope here in Africa. Those are all females right there. None of them have any horns. Only the males carry horns in that species. Now, if you look up on top of the hill, the brown animals up there, those are called bongo. Now, those bongos are so elusive and rarely seen, they actually got the nickname the ghost of the forest. Anybody want to go find some hippos? Well, we're going to cruise right over to the Sapi River. See if we can find us a couple of Nile hippopotamuses. We usually have pretty good luck right down here. However, the river on this side of the road, on the right side of the road that is, it's actually pretty deep. Oh, I see a couple of hippos right there. I just can't stop on that corner. Now there's more hippos out there. It's just that, you know, they can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time. So what do you say? You want to sit here another 8 minutes, see if one comes up? Alright. It's only 8 minutes, and what the heck? You have a seat right now, right?
No.
Well, that was 8 minutes. Just keep on going. Fortunately for all of us, the river's a little bit more shallow over here. Of course, some hippos on the top of the water. Now, here's several hippos in this area.
Did you take a picture?
I did.
Look at this one coming up out of the water right there. Now, when they're first born, they only weigh around 85 pounds, but after they eat 150 pounds of vegetation a night, they're going to grow to be around 5,500 pounds. They're excellent swimmers, but they really just like to walk right along that river bottom if they can reach it, that is. Now, the very large white birds you see over here on the left, those are called pink-backed pelicans. Pelicans get their name because during the mating season, their backs turn a nice pink color. They're going to lay their eggs and incubate them for right around 30 days before they hatch. I just want to remind everybody, please remain seated, especially as we cross this bridge here. If you fall overboard here, you're going to find yourself face to face with those Nile crocodiles on the left there.
Oh, crocodile.
Now those crocodiles get to be right around 18 feet long. You know, they can actually hold their breath for up to 2 hours if they remain motionless. And we all know they have extremely powerful jaws. They can actually crush the bones of their prey that are much larger than they are, such as zebras and wildebeest. Well, now we're going to be heading out to a different part of the reserve. Hopefully out there we can find us a couple of giraffes. Now coming up on the right-hand side of the truck, you're going to see a unique-looking tree. It's called a baobab. Now these little baobab trees here, they grow in many different locations here in South
Baobab
Africa.
tree.
A tree right there actually conserves its water during the dry season just by going leafless for up to 9 months at a time. Well, now here's one of my favorite views of the whole reserve. It's called the Serengeti grasslands. Now these grasslands, they extend for hundreds of miles across East Africa. It's considered to be a super highway for millions of migrating animals. And it is home to some of the more famous animals out here like giraffe. I can see a giraffe right over here actually.
저기 있네. Giraffe.
As well as elephants and lions. Now this is that wild Africa that we're all working just so hard to help conserve.
저쪽 하나 더.
Now we actually have two different species of giraffe out on this reserve. We have Maasai giraffe and reticulated giraffe. The way you tell them apart is actually very simple. It's by their spots. It looks like there's a Maasai giraffe just crossed the road right